What's up, everybody? It's Jeremy from Search Your Systems, and today we're playing some more Reflex. Just as always, we're going to be reviewing round number 7 of the AMA Supercross series, which is Minneapolis. I almost mispronounced that. Wow. Minneapolis is what I was trying to say. This track, I did make a mistake. I said it was... I was almost 100% sure that it was made by Dark Slides 19. That is actually false. Minneapolis was made by the C4 detonator. He made Glendale or Phoenix or whatever you want to call it earlier in the year. So this week, round number 7, Minneapolis. And I'm gonna say right off the bat, like I normally do, downloaded the track, played a few laps. I don't know, wasn't really that big of a fan of it. And normally, I'll say something along the lines like, oh, you know, played a couple laps on it, it grew on me, yada, yada, yada. I just don't know if that's the case this week. Something about the track that I just don't know about. And I know that sounds really weird, and I wish I could explain it a little bit better, but I don't know how to explain it a little bit better. It's not like I hate the track, because I don't think I ever really hated track. It's just like, you know, something throws me off, or, you know, it doesn't fit my riding style, or whatever the case is. But yeah, I don't know. I can't say that I like it, but I can't say that I dislike it, if that makes sense. There are a few things that I wish were done a little bit differently. But then again, those things that I wanted done differently, or want done differently, or whatever, I don't know. I understand why C4 made it the way he did. So, to get right to it, this Dragon's Back rhythm section thing, really, really weird. It was really, really weird in real life as well. I don't know what it is with the designers, but it seems like every year they have like a new fetish almost. You know, a few years back, I believe it was 2012. It was you know, the hip jumps in the corners. 2013, I believe, was wall jumps, and it's just they have weird like fetishes or whatever, and they try to implement them on every single track, and it just gets repetitive and boring and yada yada yada. But this year, it seems like it's the double Dragon's Backs. There's been a few tracks already this year with the double Dragon's Back rhythm section, and it doesn't work. The way the Dragon's Backs are designed, it's just weird. Maybe not so much in real life. I can't tell you from firsthand experience that they're a weird obstacle. But as far as like dirt biking video games go, they're just, I don't know. The physics of every game that I've played that has had a Dragon's Back or the double Dragon's Back section, it's very, very hard to hit cleanly. So it's not necessarily C4's fault that they want to implement all these double Dragon Backs, but they're just weird. They're just super weird. There we go. We're gonna hit this one here. Oh, it would help if I could land that double a little bit cleaner. But yeah, that rhythm section, very, very hard to get cleanly every lap. So again, I want to reiterate, guys, I'm not bashing the track makers or anything like that. More so the track designers. But they just don't ride really well. Another thing is, all these corners that you see I'm taking the inside, especially in like the 180 after that whoop section, it's because there's no lip on the berm. if you go outside, and even like this one too, or this berm right here. Um, very little to no lip. It's really hard to keep your momentum. Um, so me being the guy that I am, I don't know. I think I'm losing too much time going outside and not being able to carry my momentum very well. So I just go inside. I feel like it saves a little bit of time. Um, yeah, this corner right here coming up, I mean, you can even see, like, there's no lip out there at all. And now, I know that's how it's been in real life. So I get it, like, this is a replica. It's supposed to be a replica. I'm not sure if this track was made before or after the actual race. But if it was made after, then it's going to be a complete replica. Oh boy, that section is so tough, and it's because there's no lip in that berm. Now I get it, because, you know, you want it to be realistic and you want it to be difficult. And I think he made it very realistic and difficult at the same time, but not super difficult to where it's going to make you not want to play the track. Anybody who's played, you know, a vast majority of their time, you know, on any dirt bike game, has any, you know, basic knowledge of dirt bike games, they should be able to get the majority of all these sections. But this one right here, it is pretty tough, and I'm not gonna lie, like it's really hard for me to get. Oh boy, maybe if that berm was a little bit more lipped out, it would be a little bit funner, but a little bit funner, that's not even an expression. A little bit more fun. But like I said, I get it, the realism factor and, you know, wanting to make a challenge. Because I'll be honest, a lot of the, especially in like MVA Supercross Encore, they have the replica tracks being released every week and stuff like that. Those tracks aren't difficult whatsoever. I just think it's, you know, it's almost worse than the whip glitch in Reflex. You know, you can seat bounce and boom, you can like 2-jump this long rhythm section and be okay. So I do give credit to these guys for making it realistic and kind of difficult. Oh man, I actually really like the fact that he made that the way he did, because if you were to, so I tried to like double or like hip transfer the corner, but he made it to where like if you even cut a little bit of the bail, you get reset, and I think that was the right move there, just because it is possible. As you can see, I pretty much did it. Ooh. So he's just trying to keep it fair for everybody, you know. But yeah, guys, like I said, something about this track that I can't say if I like it or I dislike it. It wasn't anything, or it's not anything like Glendale was. Jumps are a little bit more mellow. It's not as long of a track, you know. There's only one rhythm section technically, well, two, I guess, but nothing too crazy. I mean, now that I think of it, I guess I do like this track, just because it's realistic, and I like how the guys make these tracks realistic for Reflex. So I will say that I like this track. It's just a weird track, and I don't know. It just really threw me for a loop this week. But yeah, guys, Minneapolis, made by C4 Detonator. Cool track. If you guys haven't tested it out yet, I recommend that you go do that. I'll have the link in the description below. If I had to rate it, probably like a 6, 6.5. Like I said, it was just weird. But next week we're going to be reviewing Atlanta, round number 8 of the AMA Supercross Series. That one is actually made by Kyle, I believe. Again, I could be wrong on that, but I'm almost positive that it's Kyle who made Atlanta. Excited for that. Atlanta was a dope track in real life, so can't wait to review that track next week. And if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment on the video, let me know what you guys think, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, just so you know when you get notified when we post videos. But other than that, guys, I will see you next week for the Atlanta track review. Peace.